Stripped of his rights and his home. That's how one Japanese-American man describes being forced into an internment camp during World War II.
Yeah, roughly 70 years later, he shares his story with a local class. Reporter Julio Avila sat in during the presentation.
You had shacks that had no ceilings, and it was just very, very quickly put up.
That's how Sam Mihara remembers his time at Heart Mountain, Wyoming. It was an internment camp where he and others were sent to during World War II just for being Japanese.
What if somebody forced you to leave your house without explanation, without a good reason? How would you feel?
He was a child then.
I didn't realize the level of suffering that they experienced and the displacement and how it affected their culture.
And shared his story to Craig Blackman's high school class.
I love when I can have students connect with a different generation.
The presentation was part of a larger project Blackman's students each year learn of a so-called forgotten group of people in history.
And the purpose is to help them appreciate some of the sacrifices made by people that came before them.
His students heard of the conditions Mihara and others dealt with.
I remember my dog tag. It had my name and it had my prisoner number. It was not an easy place to live in.
But they did get released thanks to a civil rights attorney, but weren't given official apologies until President Ronald Reagan took office.
These might be your families, these might be your children. It could happen to anyone again.
Julio Avila, News 3.